The mother-in-law and sister-in-law walk into the house. The daughter-in-law is cleaning the floor and is clearly exhausted. The mother-in-law says in surprise, "Hey, daughter-in-law, your belly has gotten so big, and you're still cleaning? Where is James?" The daughter-in-law says in tired voice, "Mom, my pregnancy has advanced a lot now. I can't eat properly and I can't sleep well. The house was messy, so I was cleaning. James is in the room." The mother-in-law quickly walks toward James's room in anger and says loudly, "James, come out right now!" James is playing a game on his phone and quickly stands up in surprise. The sister-in-law immediately helps the daughter-in-law and seats her on the couch, then says firmly, "From today on, my brother will do all these chores." Still playing his game, James says irritably, "What is it, Mom? Why did you call me? Can't you see I'm busy?" Then he looks at his wife and says angrily, "Are you done with your work, or are you still just sitting there?" After saying this, he starts to walk away. The mother lightly taps his arm, and James shouts, "Mom, why are you getting involved?" Then he looks at his wife and yells loudly, "Don't just sit there! Mom and my younger sister are here. Go quickly buy some vegetables and start cooking." The sister-in-law says in a firm voice, "That's enough. Can't you see my sister-in-law is already exhausted? You put every burden on her. Can't you do anything yourself?" James says carelessly, "Oh, you're making a big deal out of nothing. These are just small chores. Besides, she's only pregnant. It's not like she's so weak or fragile that she can't do these things." The mother-in-law steps forward and begins tightly taping a bag of rice to James's stomach. James says in surprise, "What are you doing?" The mother-in-law says angrily and seriously, "Don't be so arrogant. Now you will do the rest of the work yourself." James says reluctantly, "All right, fine. I'll do it. It's not that big of a deal." James starts cleaning with the bag tied to his stomach. While sweeping, he keeps stopping. His breathing becomes heavy and he begins to feel uncomfortable. After a few moments, he looks tired and frustrated, but he still tries to keep going. Then he walks toward the kitchen. The bag makes it difficult for him to move. Even so, he tries to cook. While cutting vegetables and standing in front of the stove, he becomes even more exhausted. Finally, he finishes cooking and places the food on the table. The mother-in-law criticizes him and says, "It took you this long to make only 2 dishes, and there's so little rice." Groaning in pain, James says, "With this much weight on me, this is all I could cook. Come on, let's eat now." The mother-in-law snatches the chopsticks and says angrily, "Go, first wash all the clothes, then you can eat." James says in shocked, "What?" The sister-in-law says sarcastically, What? Hurry up and go." James stands up tiredly and says in embarrassment, "Mom, can I take this off now?" The mother-in-law says firmly while telling the truth, "You got tired in just a short time, but your wife has to endure this for 10 months, and this is only the beginning. In 1 month, she will go through the pain of childbirth, pain that feels like bones are breaking. You will only get 1 child who will call you dad, but your wife will carry the responsibility of that child for the rest of her life." James says shamefully, "I understand now, Mom. Wife, please forgive me." The daughter-in-law smiles and says, "Come on, let's eat." Friends, what do you think? Has James truly changed, or does he still need to learn more lessons? Tell us your opinion in the comments.